NBA Finals. A lot of people thought I'd never make it here.
A lot of people aren't giving you a chance to win. You playing...
Built for that. Anything specific? Fast to move, ISO clear outs, and popping after screens. Yeah. Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas. Oh, it's like, play me a song. I know that some teams wouldn't mind, but our guards are...
Nah, don't even get me started on this.
You just need it. Not let the bigs use their side. I am space to rebound and play.
People are always listening in the songs. Like right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about what we're about. Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some player hanging around listening to all the stuff that they say?
Why would anybody be listening to us? We don't have anything interesting to say.
You'd be surprised.
Yes.
People are very comfortable in dating other people's
Especially the
privacy.
past 3 seasons. When you bring reports of
we should
top
stop
scorers,
talking.
can you factor that in? We can, but how would you like that done?
Maybe.
try not to favor points. I take pride in helping keep you peacefully. Oh, say, it's important for everyone. So protected here and new game. And for my money, an NBA game is just the top.
We have great fans. I like the family atmosphere.
Yeah, management takes it very seriously in good ways.
Generally, just good vibe.
Yeah, sure is. If we do our jobs right, it stays the Broadway play. Yeah, like.
So my family is really into fruit, but the prices have kind of been expensive.
Oh, go close it. You get way better cost per ounce and more nutrition.
That's our analytical mind.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so. And if you see fresh fruit, just,
see the 40-point
let's
game
say
out in
double up
Nevada
and then freeze it. Just get it a portion of it. Yeah, well, you can thank my economics teacher in high school. You're welcome. So remembering.
My daughter was asking me to make smoothies last night.
What's the process?
Mention the 11 just this on nutrition there.
See that happen?
No,
No,
big
last
college
time I
spring
snuck in
games
some
with
kale.
shorter
She
games
saw
on
little green bits, and now every day she asks me to promise I won't eat kale. So mostly strawberries and bananas.
Yeah, that's a classic.
So, look, give a call back and get him scheduled for a final interview.
This is a 5-star world premiere. Tell me over the headphones. The business for real, man. No facade. 5-star. I called crazy just a year ago. Trying to play me. I'm telling my man, Nancy broke up. This 5-star.
Visit today before they are gone. You will want to be here at the next Pacers game, everybody. The first 10,000 fans will receive the Indiana Pacers hoodie. Are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter a court of in-right play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Indiana Pacers delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Timberwolves. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, Halliburton is out there with MP. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Toppin. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. You look at Minnesota. This is it. Their whole season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here.
The feeling in their locker room was different today. That finals atmosphere is unlike anything else. This is what it's all about. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
MP, no. Good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Over Halliburton. Toppin pulls it in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. If he's not there already, looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. And what more could you ask for in this NBA Finals matchup? Not just one, but two teams that have stomped their way through the playoffs to the tune of 12-0. Neither has lost. Wow.
I'll have to get the stat guys to double check, but I don't think two teams have ever met in the finals with no playoff losses. No matter what happens, this is going to be an incredible series that we'll be talking about for quite some time.
Off to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Count it.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Reed kicks to Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
A three from MP. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. MV is number 1. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Randall onside. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so, MV will bring it up for the Pacers. And this has been a truly remarkable postseason for him. 12 straight wins. No losses on the board. I mean, they've gotten exactly where they wanted to go. The NBA Finals.
And at this point, who is going to bet against them? They've made stringing together playoff wins look easy. And
so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. There's a screen. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And that one is good. Huff's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the court for Minnesota. A big man on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Ingles in at the 3. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
How about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He had 65 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually really fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Conley kicks to Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got 9.
Well, that's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
Pass to Huff. And here's Halliburton. Over by Conley. Close in. No stopping MP.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
MP's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for Bones Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Outside, Reid. Pass to Edwards. Over MP. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
Here's MP. And he gets the bucket. MP's got the 30 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. The tray for 3. Edwards nails it.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
It's stolen by Edwards. And McDaniels, here we go.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less. Oh, the power on that Pruden.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Halliburton outside. Back to MP. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Fires from deep. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Edwards.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's MP making things happen for Indiana. He's raised his 3-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man. Show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They've made it this far. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie? This is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Toppin is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's MP. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Edwards. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Right side, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And there's the bucket from MP.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
That's a 2 from Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not a great start to the second half. He's 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And the 3 ball is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Reed, looking to end the run. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. MV is second.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And Edwards with the stop.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Pacers.
Here's MP. The shot's good. MP's got 48. Timberwolves trail by 18. Randall outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
That one goes. Count it.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. checked in for Indiana. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Bones Highland comes in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And the foul called on MP. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
so it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
What we've been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Pacers making a switch here. Ruff's checked in. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Conley. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
McConnell kicks to MP. From deep. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. Offensive onslaught. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Goes up on the wing. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. MP's got 55. Timberwolves trail by 21. And here's Edwards from the arc. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wants.
Mathurin against Edwards. Shoots the 3. That shot is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pacers out in front, just dominating this one. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup?
Both teams making substitutions here. Timberwolves trail by 16, and so in the game for the Timberwolves. Randall and Reed holding down the post box. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And so MP will bring it up for the Pacers. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Edwards! Off target from outside.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Jackson a screen on Edwards. Now Jackson.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now DiVincenzo. Edwards, and there's the three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
He's off on the first.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments. Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
At the line, for the Pacers,
They throw good, MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 19. And here's Edwards from the arc. A shot missing.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and win the pass. And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Pacers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in game one.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Comes in for Toppin. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Miller comes in for Randall. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniel. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity. And let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
MP nailed from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the arc, he got it again. Sensational.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, GA. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Here's McConnell. And here's MP for good. He hits again.
And he continues to move the needle, breaking his own record for the second highest points total in a playoff game. This man is on a mission.
He is a man on a mission. He just keeps going. Extra motivated to come up big in the biggest games. He has certainly done that tonight. A performance that will be remembered for a long, long time. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, okay?
Big win for you guys. And we know when your team turns up the defensive intensity, you hit another level. You had a few steals tonight that seemed to ignite your side. Talk about that.
Could have had more, you know? I'm trying to be a legendary pest out there. That's what this team deserves, and it's what they're going to get from me going forward.
Can't wait to see it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.
Austin, how's it feel knowing your client MP handed an undefeated team his first L to playoffs?
Oh, is that what happened? No, I'm just playing. No, it's certainly great for the brand. The ultimate underdog strikes again. What?
So that really all I am to you is a dollar sign?
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Indiana Pacers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The NBA postseason coming up next.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Indiana, we've got Obi Toppin. Halliburton is out there with MP. Then there's Isaiah Jackson, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. Taking a look at Minnesota, and they drop game 1 of the finals. How important is it for them to even this series now?
Yeah, it's big. If they can get this to 1-1 going back home, I like their chances. So a win tonight is huge if they want to lift that Larry O'Brien trophy.
And he comes up with a bucket.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
MP, that was good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's stolen by MP. And that one good. MP's got 5 now.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
They double him with MP. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Halliburton. Toppin passes to MP. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Jackson, and here's MP from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
I just love the ball.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Jackson. Here's MP. 11 points in the game. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And here's Randall. Pass to Reed. Now here's Edwards. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
This guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
Now here's MP. The 17-footer. Another one falls for Indiana.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Pass to Edwards. Launches the 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Yes, it's good. 15 points for MP.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Timberwolves trail by 8. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Now here's Reed, defended by Jackson. Reed, good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 18 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Indiana with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Toppin, and it's McConnell in for MP. Entire new group here. Huff's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And MP subbed in for McConnell. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Timberwolves trail by 15. So for Minnesota right now, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that way tonight, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success. He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Stolen by MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Ingles with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Outside, Ingles. The kick out to Conley. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Neesmith.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. MP to pass to Toppin. 6 to shoot. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Randall. Give him 8 points now. Back to Highland. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Highland's got his first points of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
MP scanning the floor. Toppin a screen on Highland. MP shot is good.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. MP really making a difference here.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Matherin comes in for Neesmith. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels comes in for Ingles. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still no points. Matherin against McDaniels. Takes a three. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Indiana leading by 20. And here's MP from outside. Another three for Indiana.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattling.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Edwards has got his third bucket of the night.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
And the basket by MP.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards from behind the arc. Not going to go that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
MP left side. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
MP outside. He gets it up. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
MP getting it done for Indiana. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And we thank you for joining.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Seeing how things are shaping. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
MP is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Jackson, then it's Toppin, then it's Mathurin in at the small forward. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Now here's Edwards. Basket's good. 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Outside Edwards. Randall. It's good on the putback.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Randall. Excellent D there from Toppin.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that. What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Back to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him. He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Halliburton against DiVincenzo. For 3, Randall. Indiana with a rebound. MP outside. To the inside. And a
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. To the middle. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. MP, number 1. Second is Anthony Edwards.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Jackson. Walker comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Conley's checked in. Now here's McConnell. No points so far. Just 3 to shoot. Hits the trifecta.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Edwards with it. Neesmith covering. Can they get it? Edwards, no good. 1:20 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the shot goes down. MP's got 49 in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Randall. Reed, a screen on Walker. Here's Randall. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Randall's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randall's game.
Randall's gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop. Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. For 3. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The kick out to Edwards. Misses the 3. Here's Indiana. They're on a 17-7 run. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it. All look too easy right now. Outside Edwards. For 3, Conley knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Indiana with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Conley. The rebound by Neesmith. Pass to McConnell. There's the 3. Drills it from deep.
That's been typical of their performance.
With some changes. Walker comes in for Potter, and MP subbed in for Neesmith. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Highland. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's MP. No luck on that one. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
From deep, MP. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Randall, the pass to Reed. Let's go with a three. And DiVincenzo with a basket. On the assist by Reed. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game. Indiana has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by MP.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Here's Randall. Walker covering. Randall can't hit. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. MP, that was good.
MP showing you the ability to stop on the dime for that pull-up check.
Outside Edwards. Randall against Walker. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues, but boy, what an important win for the Pacers.
It's pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Outside Edwards to end the run. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
McDaniels against MP. Here's the three. Reed with the rebound. DiVincenzo against McConnell. To the wing, right side. Randall, pass to McDaniels. With the putback, Puck pulls it in. And the Pacers with possession here. Good! Another from 3.
And he's notched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to nothing.
All right. Here with special guest Deion Benjamin after MP and company secured their 2nd win of the NBA Finals.
Game 3 of the...
A 2-0 start to the final. You look at the Pacers. They took care of business on their home floor, up 2 games to none now here in the finals. Now they're looking to get at least a split out here on the road.
And the way they've started this series, I sure wouldn't bet against them. They look focused, and boy, do they look hungry.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got MP. Will be topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They are clearly on a special postseason run. One you can certainly call historic at this point, is they've won now all 14 of their games coming into this Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I mean, they've swept 3 teams to get to the finals and are now just 2 wins away from completing a perfect postseason and hoisting the Larry O'Brien. You know, Kevin, a full 16-game sweep of the playoffs sounds kind of sweet, doesn't it? You call that a Sweet 16? I don't think it's ever been done. Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
It's Edwards on the wing. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Mathurin, good.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Randall. A 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
A 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Back to Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. Toppin pulls it in. And it's the Pacers ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Outside Edwards. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Here's Halliburton. MP looking around. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. To the inside. Edwards takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's 8 points for Anthony Edwards. And here's MP for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And the Pacers also making a change. Walker's checked in for Toppin. .122 left here in the opening quarter. Bounce pass Conley. On the wing, Engel. Shot clock at 5. MP grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 9. There's the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. A shot, no good.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really...
Here's Halliburton. He has yet to score. MP going to work inside.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Back to Highland. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton finds MP. Front past the arc. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He finished with 67 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Island against MP. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Randall no good. And so MP will bring it up for Indiana. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. Seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in. And that's 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Bones Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Indiana also making some changes. Buffs jacked in, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Neesmith. Edwards against MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
MP finds Toppin. Indiana moving the ball over. Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 15. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Pass to Mathurin. MP outside. 3-pointer. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's MP making things happen for Indiana. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor space. Looking at this series, that is more than enough of us. Let's send you back.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for Indiana. Toppin is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's MP. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Outside for Randall. Traps in the tray. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
A three from MP. Minnesota with the rebound. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits. MP, that's for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in. MP's got 38 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Pass to McDaniels. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. No good on the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively. Now looking to close this thing out.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Inside, here's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. There's the screen. A 3 from MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Has to Gobert. Randall outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Huff. Pacers leading by 15. Here's MP. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Toppin. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency. Boy, he is just doing it all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Shot to stop the run.
Well, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Good. What I'm blue.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. The three from MP. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping,
Pero mabaho
you
yung
get
tayo.
the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Tapos pinigilan
I'll
si
tell you,
Tay.
this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards.
Malapit.
They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Pero katabi ni Princess matulog.
This tremendous move from our AT&T connected cam point of view.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
It's good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside Edwards. Over MP. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Randall. 22 points for Anthony Edwards. Tapping a screen on Edwards. MP, no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Edwards. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Edwards got 24.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. They set the pick. MP passes to Huff. It's stolen by Edwards. And here is Ingles. Conley with the three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropped. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here?
Group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards has come in for Bones Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Indiana also making some changes. MP comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Out to Edwards to end the run. A three-pointer is right on target. 27 points for him.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Edwards, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP outside. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Pacers. Nice spin off the left rim and in. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this is going to put them on the brink of a sweep in a championship. Just one more win, And that trophy will be there. And again for 3.
And he's knocked the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable.
Check Julius.
McDaniels outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Randle down low, guarded by Walker. Indiana controlling the game. MP, that's for 2. And good, he hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Randle outside. McDaniels gets to Randle. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. MP outside. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in three-point makes for him, so no problem for it.
All right, we're here with Mr. and Mrs. MP after their son not just...
MP's always been packed. Will you be nice?
Get him.
Here we are, gentlemen. 1 win away from basketball immortality. Before this series started,
please text the word Timberwolves along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Timberwolves fans, if you're still looking for tickets in the upcoming home games, visit the ticket booth or the team's website for availability. And coming up is Timberwolves Dancers Tower Day. Come out to the game and be with your very own Timberwolves Dancers Rally Tower. Be the 6th man and wave your towel to rally your Minnesota Timberwolves to a win. A reminder, folks, to be here for our next giveaway, Jim Bag Day. A reminder, folks.
It's game.
You look at Indiana, they have the opportunity here to sweep the NBA Finals and do it with a win out on the road.
And talk about a potential display of dominance. But sometimes these games are the hardest to win. And you know their opponents will fight hard to deny them the sweep.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton is out there with MP. Then it's Toppin. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, you want to talk about overcoming the odds. MP and his team are 1 win away from an NBA championship, but can also take down a dragon of a team to get there.
Well, nobody can say they had an easy path to a ring. The way that this team has executed on both ends of the floor and played smart basketball says it all. They're 1 win away from writing their name in history books with a bold marker.
And here's Indiana now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. A nice shot by MP.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. He NBA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Oh, got that one up quick. Edwards has got 6.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Outside for Randall. Stolen by MP. To stop the run. The dive for the ball. And the rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to Randall from downtown. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. MP, number 1. Here's Halliburton. MP outside. Three-pointer. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pacers trail by 4. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Indiana.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Randall against MP. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The fader. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Topping out there with MP. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season-high in rebounds. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Good stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
controls the rebound and the putback. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, he is so tough to move inside. Randall going to work on the offensive glass and gets the score as a reward.
Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
The three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Reed. To the paint. Randall can't hit.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's MP. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now here's Halliburton. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Conley with the ball. Randall outside. The three ball. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
All right.
Getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Ingles. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Then for Indiana, Huff comes in for Jackson. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Nembhard.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's Gobert. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Pacers with a rebound. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this team has gone 15 straight games without a loss. Just unthinkable.
And the question remains, could this team run the table? The prospect has the entire sports world's attention. History may be about to unfold before our eyes.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Mathurin. MP scanning the floor. And there's the lob. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Well, in that mid-range area, Edwards is money. The defense must guard him better than this.
Huff, good. Huff's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello. I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to this second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench. And that's what you need. In the long season, different guys have to step up.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, fellas, this is where they want to be, up in the finals and up big at the half.
You know what, Ernie? You can tell. They can smell that Larry O'Brien trophy. Now, it's all about finishing.
Yeah, I've been in their position a few times. They're tired, but also focused. Locked in on that final push to get that ring.
And if this first half is any indication, they're pushing strong to that finish line. And by the way, Kenny, what does the Larry O'Brien trophy smell like? Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Inside, outside for Halliburton. Pure from three-point range. Halliburton's got 8 points.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Outside Edwards, and a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Pacers. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. The offensive rebound. Edwards for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now here's MP. 17 points in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Tipped. Here's MP. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Randall, pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Shot is good by Edwards. 17 points for Anthony Edwards. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. MP, number 1. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
MP, the pass to Huff. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Huff's got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Back to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Randall on the screen. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist from Randall. McDaniels got his first points in this one. MP outside. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Huff. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Edwards for 3. Pacers with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP, the pass to Huff. And he gets that one. Huff's got 6 in the quarter.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Randall against Toppin. Outside. DiVincenzo. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And so MP will bring it up for the Pacers. Mathurin finds MP. Down low. Here's Huff. Good. And the assist goes to MP. He's got 12.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And Minnesota calls time here. MP really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Potter, he's checked in for Huff. Walker comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for Halliburton. On defense, the Pacers. Conley passes to Ingles. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Reed. 4-3. Minnesota again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. High post Clark. Right side Conley. Reed finds Conley. Over Nembhard. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From the arc. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
From deep, MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Looking to end the run. Edwards, no good. The Pacers have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Randall. The rebound by Neesmith.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's DiVincenzo after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Here's Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, it's a tough brand of basketball Randall plays. He endures a lot of contact.
He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
They get it back. From outside the arc. McDaniels can't hit. And the Pacers shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Knocks down the long J.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
There's the triple. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. And he knocks down the first one. And Randall drops them both. MP outside. This one for three. And the Indiana Pacers are the new NBA champions. They go on the road and take care of business. And now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yes, let's go! I'm a champ now. I did it.
Oh, man.
I did it, Austin.
Congratulations.
Man, and they thought I was gonna choke. I didn't flop.
I don't even know what to say. I mean,
wait, Austin, are you telling me I got my agent speechless?
I'm saying, man, it's incredible. I've never seen anything like this, man.
MP, right here. I have a really good question for you, MP. Come on, you know I'm the best.
Yeah, I'll go with T-Man.
Yes, I'm the best. MP, you know, congratulations. You know, what a season and what a start to your career.
Yeah, I appreciate that, T.
Yeah. You know, it looks like you got your mom and dad up there with you.
I wanted to show appreciation for the two most important people in my world. I wouldn't be here without their support, and I don't think I could ever pay them back, so I hope this is a start to that, though.
Well, you can start by doing your own laundry the next time you come home.
I'd settle for a phone call every once in a while. I mean,
yeah, that too.
This guy makes 100 videos a week, but he can't call his parents. You know?
Wow, okay. Really? Are you two roasting me right now? Y'all realize we're on live TV.
We do. I'm from New York. That's how we show affection.
and I'm lonely.
Wow, okay, that's big cap on both of their parts. Y'all see like 100 people in a diner a day.
Yeah, but none of them are my sons.
True.
Wow.
My seed.
Okay, listen, I, for real, I'm serious. He's putting on a show right now. Don't believe his stories.
So is it safe to say you get your big personality from both your parents?
Yes.
They said it.
I can see it.
All right, I'm backstage with world champion MP, and the man a lot of people credit for discovering him, Deion Benjamin. And Deion, we're going to start with you. What's the night like for you watching MP win a championship in his rookie season?
Man, I teach basketball for a living, so seeing someone reach the highest level of their profession, that's what it's all about for me. You know, MP's done an incredible job at maximizing his talent. But what's scary, he can still get a lot better.
I like it. All right, MP. Hey, man, you've been on a wild journey, going from unranked high schooler to NBA champion in 2 short years. How you feeling?
Oh, man, you know, most of y'all have heard me talk about wanting to prove myself and about this chip I carry on my shoulder, and y'all probably expect me to have some big I told you so moment right now, but I can't. This moment, I'm just feeling so grateful for it, and this life that I get to live. Most people can only experience this in a dream, right? So I won't take that for granted. I can't. I am truly, truly blessed. All that being said, I told you so. I'm him. So if you weren't rocking with me since day one, don't bother joining the bandwagon, because I don't need you. MP, out. Let's go.
Y'all heard him.
Take screenshot to move. Press the left and NBA 2K26. Take screenshot to move. NBA 2K26.
So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your...
So, first season in the books.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling about the offseason?
Weird. It's weird having time to myself again.
Are you relaxing any?
I'm trying, but every time I sit down, I just feel like I should be in the gym.
Well, that's a good instinct. You can't afford to take it easy at this level, you know?
No, sir, you cannot.
With that said, I want to bring your attention to 2 off-season activities that you might not be thinking about yet.
Okay.
The FIBA games and player relationship management.
Right. All right, good. Hit me with the FIBA first.
Okay, so you've got a standing offer to play with Team USA, but it's a multi-year commitment. Now, the more time you spend with your team in the off years, the more influence you have over who makes the roster for the tournament.
And the tournament's, what, every 4 years, right?
Correct. And this next one's coming up this next offseason. So if you want to say on who's on the team, you should play in the friendly this year.
Got it. And what's up with this player relationship management? I mean, that sounds like a GM's job.
You should visit your old friend Dion. Get in some open runs. Plus, it's a great opportunity to, build some teammate chemistry and maybe even recruit some free agents.
Okay. I mean, that's smart. I get a chance to work on my game and work on my GM impression.
I would suggest you do both. But, hey, it's totally up to you. But the more you put into this game, the more you get out of it.
I appreciate all the info, Austin.
It's my pleasure.
What's good, Jake? Welcome to my court.
Wow. Hey, it's nice to meet you, MP. Look, I'm a really big fan.
Hey, I appreciate that. So Austin tells me you're looking to get some runs in. Can you hoop?
Yeah, well, look, it's always been a dream of mine to get a game in with NBA players.
Right. But can you hoop?
Okay, I'm no MP. I'm okay. But look, I was thinking we could run twos, and if I play with one of your NBA buddies, I might get lucky and hit a couple shots.
Hey, if my boy Jake wants to hoop, then we hooping.
Ah, you really are a good neighbor.
Hey, I try to be, but look, I gotta be real with you. There's only one way I know how to play, and that's all out. So this ain't gonna be the same as a pickup game with your insurance.
Tapos pa lang.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You can actually hoop.
Hey, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me live out my dream.
Don't mention it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always down to hoop.
Oh, that reminds me. I brought you a gift. Something to welcome you into the neighborhood.
Man, you didn't even have to do that. Hey, you're actually nicer in person than you are on TV.
Hey, what can I say? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Oh, because that's what you do in the... I see what you did there.
Yeah, hey, look, thanks again, MP. Today was great.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the off-season work?
Take screenshot to move. Press the left and right button. Press pause to save recent gameplay. Start new NBA 2K26.
Pili ka dito sa dalawa. Pili ka dito sa dalawa. Anong gusto mo maging team ko?
Ha?
Anong gusto mo maging team ko? Dito sa dalawa mo. Gutom ka? Ha? Gutom ka? Dito. Tapos mamaya sabihin ko. Kinulong mo? Aga naman.
Look out there, MP.
I think it much longer and represents more of the contribution we expect our young players to make. I don't doubt the Whitney Brian, but I also think there's be more.
Not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important than we do now.
First day, a little nervous here. Oh, look at all those people.
Nag-walis ka na naman. Nag-walis ka na. Nag-walis ka ulit. Nag-walis ka ulit. Nag-walis ka ulit.
Nag-walis ulit? Siyempre, ang daming buhok.
New year, new social video theme. What's it?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Coming.
MP in the house.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. This is it, opening. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram. And the Toronto Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this. Brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Now the Lakers starting group. LeBron James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Doncic in at point guard. And something never before seen last season, Greg. MP winning Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and Finals MVP.
And usually a top pick playing for a lesser team, maybe you elevate them enough to vault yourself into consideration for MVP, but to guide them to a title in year one, that is unheard of.
Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
Irving looking for an opening. Takes it off the glass.
And I'll tell you right now, Kyrie is the best guard at his size I've ever seen at finishing.
James, a screen on Christie. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Flagg. He's defended by LaRavia. Here's Christie, and he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Here's Flag. Following the basket by Robert Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks score.
Oh, man. Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
Green by James. Back to MP. Oh, good with the triple. Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Going inside, and they take the lead. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving. And he said, quote, "Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game. And with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well." Guys?
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Max Christie. And stolen by Flag. And it's Russell in the corner. Oh, good on the triple. The Lakers leading. MP passes to Whitehead. Down low. Here's Robinson Earl. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Inside, Lively. And finished off by Lively.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's MP for 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. Hey, Greg, how about MP? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. And I think that said, yes, he has arrived.
Yeah, that first team is of the elite, right? That's when you know you have the respect of your peers and the full attention of your opponents.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. MP, that's for 2. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 8 points.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
There's Russell with the 3. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Is here for the Mavericks. Flag comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Max Christie in for D'Angelo Russell. And then for the Lakers, MP comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And Doncic is subbed in for Whitehead. And Turner throws it down.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Luka Doncic. Turner is out there with James. Then it's Connect. And it's MP in at the 2.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And last season, MP couldn't have burst onto the NBA scene any better. He's one of only a few players, GA, ever to win the MVP award as a rookie.
And for his game to be this advanced at this stage of his career, that's scary. I mean, you don't want to think too far into the future. But MP has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Now, here's MP. He's got 10. From outside the arc, MP, the triple is down the hatch.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Pass to Flag. To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Gafford's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove. MP passes to Turner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Christie. Back to Irving. Over Doncic, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 6 points for Kyrie Irving. And that is what Irving is known for. He is a master ball handler who can get whatever he wants. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Flag with it. He's against Turner. Yep, it counts. Marshall's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP passes to Turner, and Turner throws it down. Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice. Outside Irving. 3-pointer. Christie has the open look. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Daniel Gafford making highlights for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
Look here now, the Mavericks. You can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You know, and now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Dallas Mavericks. You see, and that concludes.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flag and Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend? It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Yeah, and how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Back to Irving. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. On the wing, Davis. James covering. Just 4 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up. Well, make no mistake about it, Anthony Davis is still one of the best two-way players in this league.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And here's MP for 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot. It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg, winning finals MVP, so special.
And Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
You know, for a lot of guys, that floater is a tough one to convert, but not for Irving. His finishing ability is unmatched.
And that one's good. MP.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
A minute 42 left in the third. Doncic against Irving. From 13, the Lakers with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively. Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared White. Najee Marshall comes in for Flagg. And it's Russell in for Max Christie. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for LeBron. Dalton Knecht, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Whitehead in for Doncic. And it's Russell missing.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. And MP in his second year in the NBA, Greg, always curious to see the kind of jump that a player makes after the rookie season.
You learn so much after your first run through the league. MP showed a lot of potential, and I'm sure he'll be even better this season.
That one goes in. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Well, he made that look easy. Nice touch on the mid-range there from AD.
Turner with the screen for MP. Turner kicks to MP. Turner with the screen on Irving. MP finds Turner. Here's Whitehead. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Whitehead's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach.
One possession at a time.
And the Lakers with some changes. MP comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Whitehead. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The shot's good from Chris.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Lakers leading by 5. Taking a look at Los Angeles. MP out there with Doncic. Then it's Dalton Connect. And there's Miles Turner. And it's LeBron in at the 4 slot. And MP now a sophomore in this NBA. Greg, he didn't waste any time leaving his mark with a title.
And he came in wanting to be a winner, and he's accomplished that in his first year. Now it's all about staying hungry so MP can start adding to his legacy.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
For the screen on Doncic. Here's White. Max Christie takes advantage. That J is good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Russell. And then for Los Angeles, Williams, he's checked in for Turner. And Jake LaRavia subbed in for Dalton Connect. Irving, the response triple, answers back.
Well, that is Kyrie, the competitor. He would not let that 3 go unanswered. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Davis against LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. The shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now MP shoots the 3. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And down goes the 3.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Irving, nifty move. Not gonna go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is the most they've led by 13 points. 3.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
Substitution on the floor is confirmed.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Turner. James comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Dalton Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Whitehead. Outside, Christie. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving.
And so he hits the technical free throw. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for Anthony Dick. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Raises up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. MP's got 53.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, it up.
Yes. Are you locked inside the house? Yes. Dad. I mean, I was quite running and trying to stay. She get that backpack mounted on the might not have heard of perfect. Thought I was gonna have to shimmy down the drain. I would have paid to see that. Oh. All right, boys. Yeah. I think my break's about it. I owe him a lot of money. I'll catch up with you guys
You know
later.
what? I'll try the coach again right now. I doubt I need you to help me call. Oh, ano nga yung